Bob Lamb here. Welcome back to my memories of the La Crosse County Amateur Golf Championships. I apologize that I've been out of commission for a couple of weeks here. I had some health issues, but I'm recovering, slow but sure. But I missed you. I hope you missed me too. Today we're going to focus on the 2021 County Amateur, both the seniors and the men's. Let's go with the seniors first. I know Paul Williamson won, was held at Forest Hills Golf Course in La Crosse. Let's see how they came out. Winning Super Seniors low net flight, Donald E. Nantel with a low gross 75, a most important low net 67. Winning second flight was Keith Seidel, 87. First flight, we had a two-hole playoff, but Darren Sims outlasted Ron Pischke after they each shot 79 in regulation. And then championship flight, Paul Williamson shot 72 for his fifth Seniors County Amateur title, while Mike Bistadu and Pete Conert finished runner-up with 73. I caught up with Willie moments after his tournament, the Quick Trip Seniors County Amateur title, his fifth, as I said, and let's see what he had to say. Here he is, folks, your 2021 Quick Trip Seniors County Am champion. This is getting to be old language now, but Paul Williamson won it for the fifth time today at Forest Hills Golf Course in La Crosse. Willie, you're no stranger to the winner's circle, are you?
No, it's a lot of fun. It's you always forget to thank somebody when you win, but I'll tell you today the golf course is in really good shape. Jake and the crew and Keith and the golf course is very, very good. The greens were very fast. They had nice speed. It was fun. I played with Pete Conert today in the twosome because Tom McClintock got hurt. He couldn't play.
Yep, Willie withdrew yesterday at 11:30.
Yeah. So Pete and I played together quite a few times this year, and it was just a nice casual round of golf. It was kind of because we were battling back and forth. I got down to a couple under a few times, and Pete was 1 under, and then we were both 1 under, and then I went back to 2, and then it came down to the last couple holes. We knew we were both tied for the lead, and then 18 was quite a surprise.
How about the last hole? Walk us through that one.
I'll back up one hole. 17, Pete hit in the bunker. He had 150 yards away, and he hit it probably about 12 feet away out of the bunker.
Great shot.
I hit one of my longest drive of the day. I hit one right around 300, and I hit it just inside Pete about 8-10 feet, I think.
Yeah.
And then the last hole, so we're still tied. The last hole, Pete hit it in the fairway bunker, and I drove it just short of the green bunker, and he knocked it over, and I'm going, man, this lie is so tight that either I'm going to chunk it or I'm going to blade it over the green. And I talked myself into the chunk, hit it in the bunker, and blasted out a foot away. So I got the par, and
great shot.
Pete, he missed his par putt, but that was the end of the round there. So had a great time playing with Pete today.
You had a great week too. Tell us about that.
Had a great week. Monday I won the Wisconsin State Golf Association Senior Tour at the Crosse Country Club. I shot 75. I was playing good. I was 5 over after 10. Ended up shooting. I was 2 over going to 18. And ended up shooting 75. So I bogeyed 18. Played good, 1 by 1 there. And then the second day at Cedar Creek, I tied for first with Jim Dewing, and I was 4 under going to my 17th hole, which was number 7, because I started on 9 that day, and I chunked it in the water and made double. There seems to be a lot of chunks in my resume lately. And we tied for first, but I scorecard playoffed him, so I beat him by scorecard. So I won back-to-back WSJ events, and then today it's just been a very fun, great week to play golf.
And how about you and Pete Conert?
Yeah, Pete and I played. Tom Wilson got hurt So I asked Pete to play with me, and we ended up playing in the Super Seniors down there in the Bergamot in Madison, and we were 5 under, and we tied for second, and we got rained out the second day. But so we got scorecard to third place prize money down there. But we were 5 under the first day, and boy, we wanted to go after that thing the second day because I shot 69 down there. Pete shot like 74, 73. We wanted to play again. So,
Sure.
but it didn't happen. But like I said, Pete and I played a few more times again this year, and he's very comfortable to play with.
We say it every year, but the seniors champion has never won the men's county championship in the same year. Are you up to it this year, Willie?
Well, you got to remember, I'm playing golf courses that are 6,300 yards or 6,200 yards long, and Cedar will be stretched out to 65, and Druggies would be 64, 5, 6, maybe 6,600. And you play against these college kids that they're bombing at 50 yards past me, but my equalizer is my wedge game. So if I can, they're going to knock it on in 2 and par 5s, and I have to hit it, 100 yards away and try to get up and down for birdies at a time. That's what I got to do these days. So I know where my game is at with these kids, but I just have to perform and get it done.
And I always ask you guys, what is the most satisfying victory? With you, you've had 12 of them now.
Yeah.
Anyone stand out?
There's a lot of memories on a lot of them, but no, not really. Each one is individual. You think of a shot on one of the holes, you made a great shot. I remember. I'm not going to say. I made a good shot to beat somebody, but that way. But no, there's just a lot of good memories. Yeah.
And what do you think it's going to take next week?
Oh, it'll be under par.
Under par?
Oh my goodness, yeah. I played the long care. I shot 70, 72 up there, and I didn't make a putt. Anything. Jake shot 67 at Drugans. I mean, if he's rolling along, Jake Dunn, he'll make putts. He'll play good at Cedar. I mean, it'll be under par very much because these new guys, they hit it a long ways. And they make putts.
Well, you got to eat your Wheaties and keep practicing, Willie.
That's right.
Yeah.
Hey, Bobby.
Yeah. Well, Willie, you're a great champ, and this is going to be special for you too because your nephew, Ryan Quinn's coming back to play.
He is, and he just won the Sand Valley Par 3 tournament over in at Sand Valley, and there wasn't anybody out of state except for Ryan. And I texted him, going, "Way to kick those Wisconsin guys' butt!" So he was pretty fired up, and he's looking forward to playing in the county app. So we'll have a good time with that.
He's a great champion too,
he is.
just like you.
Thank you.
Willie, good luck next week.
Thanks, Bob.
Willie's quite a guy, isn't he? Never at a loss of words. Okay, let's switch to the 2021 La Crosse County Men's Golf Championship as presented by Pepsi-Cola of La Crosse. Again, this tournament was delayed because the first weekend was rained out. So we had to go to a second weekend, which was in late August, the last week of August. Let's see here, and they were all at the golf club at Cedar Creek. The final round, we had winning fourth flight was Brandon Uffelman with a 172. Third flight winner was Eric Davidson, 171. Second flight, this guy wins a lot, Ron Pischke with 160. And another familiar name, first flight winner from Forest Hills, Trevor Schultz with 150. Now, the men's championship flight, Joe Weber won his third title with 142. Drew Schrader finished runner-up at 144. Jake Dunn, 147, was third. There he is again, Paul Williamson, fourth place, 148. And Tom McClintock rounded out the top 5 with 150. Joe Weber, a local dentist and a heck of a golfer. He was with his daughter when I caught up with him after winning his third title. Joe?
Joe Weber, your 2021 Men's County Am champion as presented by Pepsi-Cola of Wisconsin. And Joe, how did it feel? This is your third one after winning in 2016 and 17, right?
Yes, it is. It felt good. Last time, I think one of the ones I won, so in 16, I think she was like this big, so she's getting bigger.
Yeah, I think she was your first, wasn't she?
She was the first, yeah.
Yeah, and then you didn't enter 3 years, but now you're back. Kind of tell us about your round, Joe.
It was a very interesting round. I started off with a double, and then my second hole, I hit into the water. And so I kind of was thinking that the day might not go my way, but made a couple birdies after that and kind of, hung around long enough. And then we got to, the back nine, and I knew that if I could get it to 15, 16, 17, and 18 and kind of play those holes well, there was a good chance I was going to win. They're just really hard holes. So, I was able to keep a 1 or 2 stroke lead, and then made birdie on 17 to extend it to 3, and was able to bring it home.
And when we were watching you on 17, you hit from the bunker, the fairway bunker there on the left side, and you hit it within how far?
Like an inch.
Yeah, and I said, that'll seal the deal.
That was, it wasn't obviously over, and if Drew makes his putt on 18, I have to make mine. So, but yeah, it was in a very good position playing 18 with a 3-stroke lead.
Super, super. And after the 17th hole, you came over to James DeBoer, one of your best friends at the country club, and you asked him something. What'd you ask him?
Oh, I typically, especially in events like this, you can care about the leaderboard too much, and I just don't typically do that. So I was just making sure that I had a 3-stroke lead over everyone, and not just the guys in my group. I wanted to make sure someone didn't shoot a really good score ahead of me, and so what I think I have a 3-stroke lead. So when I decide to hit it way right, I'm actually only have a 1-stroke lead. So yeah, I was just checking the scoreboard and making sure that I knew where I was at.
Joe, you're a great champion. Let me ask you, was it 16, 17, or 21 the best championship so far?
Anytime you win, it's wonderful. So I'd rate them all equally. It's just it's difficult to win any golf tournament, and so it's always fun to win.
You coming back next year?
I hope so. I'll check how the schedule goes, and we'll go from there.
Okay. Joe, congratulations.
Thanks so much.
Joe's a great golfer, great ambassador for golf too. That's it for this week. We'll be back in a week or two with some more memories of the La Crosse County Amateur Golf Championships. Bob Lamb, thanks for joining us.